Now you have the got it pop-up window. And let me check. Let me go back to Zoom. Oh, yes. Let's see the waiting room as well. There we go. Old people are, people who already were participants on my Monday sessions are here as well. So welcome everybody, and welcome everybody on YouTube as well. We are going to start the session now, and I'm going to read out the topic of today. Just checking if YouTube. Old people are, yes. Here we go. Everything is fine and working. So tonight we have Qigong exercises, not just for the well-being of the sexual organs. And I promised to talk a little bit about this topic. And we are also going to have exercises as usual on Mondays. There are two different types of Qigong. You can differentiate Qigong in many different ways, but from this aspect, we have Taoist and we have Buddhist Qigong. Now, the Taoist branch of Qigong, they always want to cultivate the sexual energy called Jin. They tend to call different energies with different names. So the sexual energy in the sexual organs is called Jin, and it's actually a life force energy. We need that in our lives so that our body can function well. When we are born, it is said that we have a certain amount of energy for the whole lifespan, our lives. And this energy is divided into three parts. 1/3 goes down here, that's the Jin energy. 1/3 is at the kidneys, and 1/3 is the 8, let's call it primordial stem cells. As you know, the cells start dividing into all the time, and the first 8 cells, each of us, the first 8 cells stay the same, and their doubles, the other 8, multiply further on, and then we are formed as human beings. But it's the same process with animals, with plants, you name it. And these 8 original stem cells stay in the lower part of our belly, actually where the lower dantian is. It's very interesting. It's very connected. For women, it's the womb area. And if we don't use the sexual energies well, or if you overuse the sexual energy, or if you block the sexual energy because of traumas we had in our lives, or for whatever other reasons, then we start getting sick, and we are going to have more and more severe illnesses in our lives. On the other hand, I'm following in this way the Taoist tradition. With the sexual energy, we can heal our body as well. The Taoists go even that far to say that when you make love, you can pay attention on different types of love making, depending on what kind of illness your partner has. And by doing that and bringing joy, happiness, an elevated state of mind, that helps your partner heal very quickly. probably the most famous person in the world about that is Mantak Chia. He has books written. He has many books written in many different languages, and he has a book for men separately, how to cultivate the sexual energy, and another one for women. I can look up the title for you quickly, but you can find them on Amazon. So if anybody wants to go deeper into this topic, you are welcome to buy those books. Just a second. Yes. I'm going to share my screen because in that way it's much easier for everybody to see that immediately. So on Amazon, I just put in Mantak Chia and multi-orgasm because I knew that that word is usually in the title. And as you can you see my screen? It would be good if I saw a thumbs up from you, something. Yes, thank you. Thank you. So as you can see, there are several books. This is for men, of course, male sexual energy. He awakened the healing energies through the Tao. That's another one. Healing love through the Tao. Fusion Fusion is about different things. Sorry, Amazon is not that good, but I'm looking for another one here. The multi-orgasmic couple. That's also about that. Are you sure? No. No. All right. So going back, this one, this one, this one. This is for women, as you can see, female organs, or just this one, the multi-orgasmic couple. I'm going to put up this video on my Facebook page as well, so you can rewatch it if you couldn't note down everything. And in the chat, I'm going to share with you my links to my Telegram group, to my Facebook page in a minute. All right. Today, we are going to do just some exercises to cultivate this energy. But before we do that, I'm going back to my topic. So give me a second. So, as I said, we have to nurture this gene energy in order to keep healthy within our body. I can explain it from a different aspect as well, from the chakra system. Reclaiming our gene energy abundance is vital to our health. From the chakra system, the sexual organs are connected to two chakras, actually. The outside organs to the base chakra, and the inner sexual organs to the second chakra. Now, to the base chakra, we have survival, to feel good on earth, to have food, to have a house, a roof over our heads, and so on, to feel safe. The second chakra is not just about the sexual energy. It's already me and another person. So actually being in love with someone, it's still connected to the second chakra. When you have your food, when you have your house where to sleep, then you can pay attention to another person, to the other person's needs. And that's the second chakra. Also, your creativity is connected to the second chakra. Women have the womb here. That's where they carry the baby, the new life. Somebody is calling me, but hey, later. Yeah. So if you block that chakra, or if you block that energy, then you block the beauty of life as well, the joy of life as well. That's so there are so many different angles to look at the same topic. The basic is that we have this energy to use it and also to keep us healthy in our bodies. If you have any questions, you're free to pop it in the chat. I'm going to show you some exercises that also help with preventing incontinence and similar other illnesses. So these exercises are good for the sexual organs, but also for training your muscles on the pelvic floor and to keep your inner organs in place as well. I have to go back and forth because I want to cover everything. I mean, explanations as well. And now how it happens in Qigong is we transform this Jin energy into Qi, which is called to be said to be a higher level of energy, and which we can then use for the whole body to stay healthy or to become healthy again. Going back to women, ovaries are the keepers of our health, but after the menopause, the ovaries give this job over to the adrenals. And, you know, adrenals are connected to the kidneys. I talked about the kidneys before, that 1/3 of the whole energy package we come down with is stored in the kidneys, right? And if the adrenals are already depleted, we are in a big trouble. Yeah, and our state of health deteriorates very quickly. But we can reverse this process with Qigong exercises. All right, so let me see if you have any questions so far. I'm going back to the chat. There's chat. No questions? I can see that there are many men here, and I mentioned only the ovaries for women. I'm going to explain the exercises in a general term, let's say so. So I'm going to talk about sexual organs, okay, during the exercises. Women, please do the exercises with your own sexual organs in mind, and men, please do with your own, okay? I don't know about the transgenders, sorry. But let's say that you concentrate on the pelvic floor area and yeah, the bottom part of your torso. Okay? To build our adrenals? I don't really get your question, Kehaulani, because build in English means that you, out of nothing, you create something. Maybe you wanted to say fortify our adrenals. For adrenals, let's go back one step. In TCM, Chinese medicine, they don't take things apart. If they mention the kidney, they mean the kidneys, the adrenals, and the bladder as well under that term. Because in TCM, we are concerned about the body, the whole, to work well. So it's not like the Western diagnosis that I go down into the adrenals and the testosterone level and so on. That this doesn't exist in Chinese medicine, in TCM. And also in Qigong, we are not, we don't care about that, to be honest. What we care about is only to have the energy flow well within the body and everywhere in the body. And because we do the exercises so that we cleanse out any blockages we might have in the body in order that the energy can flow well again throughout the body. I hope I answered your question. Yes, strengthen. This is the way how to strengthen the adrenals as well. We don't even think about our illnesses or our problems while we are doing the Qigong exercises. The only thing that we pay attention to is to be present and to do the exercises being observant, observing our body, because it's our secondary brain that is in charge of healing the body. And our secondary brain, which is in the guts, well, it's connected to the guts. Let's have it that way, knows much better what to mend and where to start the healing process. I hope this helps. Okay. Any other questions? Foods and incorporate Qigong. In TCM, they always make sure that they have all the 5 elements each time they eat. That means breakfast, lunch, dinner as well. And they do that by colors. That's why Chinese food is so colored. Each element has its color. And also by the 5 tastes, like they always make sure that they eat something salty, sweet, sour, bitter, and spicy, so that they help their organs, inner organs, to function well. And the other important thing is that they always eat warm food, even for breakfast. They say that if you eat or drink something cold, your stomach first has to heat it up, which already uses a lot of energy. And especially if you have problems with your stomach, then you don't have energy to digest the food. So the food moves on without being torn down into little pieces. And then you, of course, cannot absorb that, and it moves through your intestines without you processing anything and gaining any energy from the food you ate. And also they don't say that you can't eat meat or things like that. As I said, maybe who is more familiar with Chinese food, you know that even when they ferment, like fermented food, they don't only put salt and water in it like we usually do, Westerners. They also put sugar and spice. I mean, hot chili, for example, in it, because in every food they want to make sure that there is a balance of all the organs. Where can you learn more about that? Google. You put in let's say 5 elements in TCM, and you're going to get plenty of material. On the other hand, I have to warn you that this is the mistake the Westerner people do. Westerner people are trained to think that if I take in something like a pill, or I eat something instead of another thing, or if I take supplements, then I can put a tick that I did everything for my health. Nope. Yes, they can have, but if, let's say, this is 100% that you do for your health, what I mentioned so far is only maximum 10%. 80 or 90% depends on the flow of energy within your body. And the energy cannot flow well in your body if you, for example, have negative emotions. You cannot let go of, let's say, grief. It can be anger, it can be worry, whatever. All the negative emotions create blocks in the way of the energy flow, and you get ill. So the quickest way to get well, in my opinion, the quickest way, but let's say one of the quickest ways to get well is doing Qigong, because Qigong has effect not only on the body, but also it starts cleansing out the emotions and patterns of thoughts, belief systems as well, which can all of these can create illnesses in us. And that's why Qigong is highly effective, and it can bring very quick results. And of course, Karda, you are also welcome to watch my previous videos, because I have exercises in them as well, tailored to different topics, different problems, let's say so. And also I explain quite a lot of things in those videos as well. Okay? Cool. So I suggest we start doing the exercises now. And then you are welcome to share your experiences. So be open, don't expect anything. Just pay attention to your body and to the exercise. That's all I ask, okay? First one is going to be a breathing exercise. Very simple, just breathing. With the breathing, we cleanse out the body actually. You're welcome. So we pay attention to breathing. Of course, we breathe in through the nose and we breathe out through the nose, but mentally, we can imagine where the good energy goes. We can imagine that we breathe in good energy. And this time, this good energy, we breathe in the good energy and it goes down into our sexual organs. So we bring good energy into our sexual organs. And when we breathe out, let's call stale or not wanted energy, we breathe that stale energy out from our sexual organs into the earth, deep into the earth. Okay, so that's going to be our first exercise. What's important, whether you sit or stand, keep your spine straight. You can imagine that there is a string holding you up from the top of your head. Your spine is straight and your head is straight as well. So your chin doesn't go up like this. Nope. Your head has to be straight as well. Okay? And we start slow breathing. Slow breathing in and slow breathing out. And we also give a task to the mind, because while we are breathing in, good energy is coming in and going into our sexual organs. And with breathing out, we breathe out the stale, the unwanted energy from our sexual organs. Okay? Now I stop talking and we just do the exercise. All right, I'm going to show you the next exercise. Until I change places, because I'm going to stand, you can still continue doing this breathing. Yeah, good. All right, now just please pay attention to what I'm showing you. Don't do it at the moment, just pay attention. So the proper posture is feet, legs shoulder lengths apart and toes pointing forward, and your knees are a little bit bent. As I said, there is a string up here holding you up. Your spine is straight as well. The exercise is very simple. I'm going to show you first from the side. Usually our buttocks are out. And what we do is to move from outside inside, like below us inwardly, as far as you can. And then back again. We move the coccyx actually. Down here is the coccyx. So in, below us, and then back out. And it's going to be a very slow movement. And all the other muscles are loose. You don't have to tighten them. We always just work with one part. And in this case, it's this lower part, the coccyx area. Now, there is another thing which is really important. When we bring that inwardly, we also, let's say, tense all the muscles, like from your, sorry, I forgot the names. Oh my gosh. So where your urine comes out, where your stool comes out. And for women, of course, the sorry guys, I'm really tired. So in the middle where the child comes out, here we go. I saw it. So when we move our buttocks in, you bring all those muscles together. And when we go back with our buttocks, we let loose of all those muscles. So this exercise is highly beneficial for strengthening all the muscles on the pelvis floor. See, from the front. I don't move my arms, I don't move my legs, I don't move my upper body. It's just, the movement is just here in this area. So that's what we are going to do very slowly. Pay attention to your body. The buttocks out, and we start from there, moving in. And back out. Slowly paying attention to your body. Make sure to tense all your muscles down there when you come in, and let loose when you go out, when you move out. Down there we have ring muscles, so-called ring muscles. So it's really good to exercise them. If you get tired, you can rest for a while and then start doing the exercises again. I'm fine because I'm doing the exercises. So for me, they are quite easy, but it depends on what state you are down here. Okay, so let's stop now. And we are going to do the third type of exercise. It's going to be a kind of reverse breathing. So when we breathe in, usually the belly goes forward. Now we are going to suck the belly in, but we don't only suck the belly in, but we also suck those muscles in upwards. I talked to you about beforehand. So we kind of close everything, suck everything in, tight muscles. And when we breathe out, we let go of all the muscles. So it's like this, breathing in, your belly went in as well, and breathing out, belly goes out, and all the muscles become loose again as well. All right, so let's do it. Breathing in. And breathing out. Make sure that you are straight, your knees are bent, you don't move your body, only these muscles work. We are strengthening the pelvic floor. And breathing out. Okay, let loose. You can sit down, relax. I'm going to stay here now. Right, so I would like you to share your experiences during the exercises. You can do that by putting up your yellow hand, clicking on reactions, and from over there choosing raise hand. Are you here? Who is the brave one, the first one? Oh, Cheryl, that sums up, but it's okay. I'm going to ask you to unmute. You should be able to unmute yourself. Please click on the Cheryl. You have to click. Your voice isn't on. Yes, exactly. You have a red line over your microphone, and you have to click on that one, on that symbol. Sound setting wouldn't work. Strange. Okay. Anybody else? All right. Okay, if nobody wants to share, this was for today. I'm going to share. Okay, Kehaulani, please. I'm going to look for the links for you so that you can follow me and know where to find me. Hi.
Hi, good morning. Doing the exercises is like the Kegel exercise that we do, the pelvic with the pelvic, the squeezing, and then so it's the breathing and the doing that. It's just like slow. It got a little warmer. I mean, doing the exercises.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just wondering, how long do we usually are supposed to do these exercises?
Well, how long depends on your situation, of course. There are different schools. I mean, in numbers, how many times you have to do them. Like there is a school which says 9 times and the multiples of 9 times. There is another school which says 8 times and the multiples of 8 times. I would say with these exercises, you can choose whichever you want and just see, pay attention to your body and see what suits you, because it's better to do less but be present than to do more but like a job, and so that you can think that you did it.
Make sure it's more effective. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So be completely present and do them really slowly.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, anybody else? Meanwhile, I put some links in the chat for you. Oops. Like Telegram group and Facebook page. And I'm also going to give you another link. Where is it? Here we go. Yes. Because I'm organizing a retreat as well in Greece this year. I did organize retreats in Greece before the pandemic, but since then I couldn't. So now I'm organizing again. And this year we are going to be on the beautiful island of Aegina near Athens. It's very easy to come there because anybody can fly into Athens and from there take the boat to the island. It's straightforward. So if you are interested, have a look at that on the link I provided, and join us. It's going to be fantastic, as always. Okay. Today I have a quiet group. That's also okay. So feel free to ask me questions in the Telegram group and follow me and so on. As I said at the beginning, I'm going to repeat it on the recording as well. If anybody has got personal issues and wants me to pay attention to their personal things, we have to discuss that in detail. And then I can give you exercises and how many times to do that, for how long every day, and so on and so forth. But that's not free. You have to book a session with me. If you are interested, you can shoot me a message on Telegram or on my Facebook page as well. There is a message button, and then we can take it from there. All right. I've earned a like from you. Thank you so much, Carter. Thank you. Hi, Steve. Yes. So have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and see you next time. Same Zoom link, actually. I keep the same Zoom link now for every Monday. So it's the same all the time. And you will always find it in my Telegram group as well. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you all for being here.